I repeat, no further IMF financial bailout is currently required in the foreseeable future. Right Honourable Speaker, we have evolved from the position of supplicant to one of a partner with the International Monetary Fund. Mr. Speaker, it is therefore my singular honor to announce to the House that Ghana has successfully concluded the final review of the current financial bailout program pending approval by the IMF Executive Board. Ghana has moved from the intensive care unit to the wellness center. Mr. Speaker, that's simple. We have moved from ICU to wellness center. Wellness center. From ICU to where you are well.
But me say, so ye ni na. Oba ade no benyaye. Ato Forson nti de wo ye ma president da. Aduma ni na na wa ye wie no. Nti ubesa ye dem bio. Ato Forson. Ade na wa ye ho peso ye aduma ni.
Correct, you are proud.
And your finance minister, wama masere beniaje me ho ato mi say from. Amene won say your finance minister Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson said, sir, the big push project for Accra Kumasi Expressway no. Young Kobobusian one city improve.
Last year, we introduced the big push. The focus of the big push is to ensure that our infrastructure receives an attention. His Excellency the President decided to focus on road infrastructure for the first 2 years. We have since earmarked, this year in the budget we have about $4.5 billion investment in road infrastructure. 4.5 billion, city equivalent. Some of the things we've done is, for example, in the past, the oil revenue accrued to the budget was shared so thin. We used to use some to buy newspapers. We used to use some to buy air ticket. All what we have done going into the future is that we've changed the law. We've said that use Ghana's oil revenue only for infrastructure use. Big ticket infrastructure. And it's the responsibility of the government of the day that at least the next 4 years, you would need to earmark all this oil revenue for one major infrastructure and name it as such. That has changed. As a result, last year, the oil revenue, we had a paltry $500 million, just under. And then, lucky enough, we were able to take advantage of mineral royalties. We saw gold prices moving up. And so what we did was, in the past, again, the mineral royalties accrued to the state from gold, for example, was going to Mineral Income and Investment Fund. And they were using it to buy treasury bills. And so, well, what I did was simple. I said, you can't use state money to buy my own bills. I've taken the money from you. So I took that money, and I had another $500 million. The two put together is $1 billion. That is what we are using to build Accra Kumasi Expressway. So two tax major policies have made a change. This year, our estimation is that we are getting another $1.5 billion. So last year and this year, $2.5 billion. Granted that Accra Kumasi Expressway is going to cost us $4 billion. We'll fund it without borrowing. 2025, 2026, 2027, we'll be able to have $4 billion United States dollars to link Accra to Kumasi. That is simple. But in the past, we were spreading these resources so thinly to buy air ticket and some capacity building. People travel to Dubai for conferences and all. That is not prudent to have spending taxpayers' money. And so all of that, we've stopped it. And we are targeting major infrastructure. After 2027, we'll target another project. And gradually, we'll build the country going into the future.
No loan. Ana Ghana budget. ADSC. Accra Kumasi Expressway. And the Ebani saying as our government way. Ono the the big push over 10 billion. A go board at Davrima and in yes cannot and ye. Ye borosika. say the quiet Swami interchange $750 million. Swami interchange of Ankonsa Road. What do you see? Ye discana. Swami interchange say what you say anye. Afin ye. Of Ankonsa Road. We are sure say President John Dramani Muhammad Road Minister. Honorable Kwame Governor Sagbaja. Akwasa akwa no several times afin ye. Eban say na MPP mu boro sika. Edi ye kwan. Na kwan no kwa mu ntimi nye. Gold na NDC for no use no. But time na ho. So what was wrong? Other than MPP before. Mu boro ye akuduru baby no. Mu di e-levy. De your friends saying a haircut. Nina amfa IMF anyemo. Mu bo bushwe wo wiase ni na. In fact, Nanado Dam 8 years no. Oboroche all Ghana president combined. As yet to be the year of Rose. Man who rose no papa. Adenti nande the finance minister Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson. Eka chere me no say the big push project Accra Kumasi Expressway no. We are going to do it using our petroleum fund. Hey. Ato, you are forcing. Ato, you are really forcing, no. What you could tell black one now? Mama, I have difficult, mommy. Me, who they mean, so may Ghana, the next president. Now we make a month for tomato forcing power. Baby said General Mosquito or more experience, Emra. But Ato, they shock me who. Ato, they do things, just say, what you want to come about gingin. Hey! Ghana ni boga for mum refi Mr. Ibrahim Switzerland kwame na so kwande we su hia ono ma catch road minister now we talk ni so dey na fine about the right time che wetin ma visit Ghana what because ye the Ghana ye roads our Ghana the biggest the historic road our Ghana yes yan koji busia one city. No. When you Ghana, I say, Madam, sorry, yes, my US. And I UK. And I'm with Japan. Hey! Almost money loan. And they will still complete the project on time. What a time to be alive in Ghana. And then they be pushing money. And come on, baby, a finance minister, when you road minister, said. Even though the road minister, honorable Kwame Governor Sagbaja, Miamba Pardon, Papa no, Boy, you are off. Nensano and Accra Kumasi Expressway on one area so. But and that finance minister say, China Scanamia and Lemon, I mean, Kabin Famau.
That we will continue our collaboration with the IMF under Article 4 and other instruments. I repeat, no further IMF financial bailout is currently required in the foreseeable future. Right, Honorable Speaker, we have evolved from the position of supplicant to one of a partner with the International Monetary Fund. Mr. Speaker, it is therefore my singular honor to announce to the House that Ghana has successfully concluded the final review of the current financial bailout program pending approval by the IMF Executive Board. Mr. Speaker, as Ghana moves beyond the extended credit facility, our engagement with the International Monetary Fund will transition to a reform-focused, non-financing policy coordination instrument. The Speaker, the policy coordination instrument is a non-financing IMF instrument designed for countries that do not require IMF financing, but seek a credible framework for reform, regular policy reviews, and a stronger signal to investors and development partners. For Ghana, this marks an important shift from seeking financial bailout to engaging as a credible reform partner, while continuing to benefit from policy discipline, external validation, and strengthened investor confidence. Mr. Speaker, the PCI will enable us to continue leveraging the IMF's regular policy assessment and expertise as a signal to investors, thereby certifying the credibility of our stewardship and further strengthening our credit rating. In other words, Mr. Speaker, Ghana has moved from the intensive care unit to the wellness center. Mr. Speaker, that's simple. We have moved from ICU to wellness center. wellness center from ICU to where you are well.
Ghana no nie. In the last 4 years in the abroad. Hey, 3 seconds be Ghana have borrowed then for this project. Ghana have borrowed then this project. Project so be you project no. I say omoji sika no kra na nkom ne be yaduma na. Enka nkanya asemo. Aha. Sika de ombeje baduma no monye. But I can confidently tell you, say what year the finance minister or say Accra Kumasi Expressway no borrowing. Ghana ye petroleum revenue sikada ho. Eno no de babe. The big push project na ye hu ya. De bia minu mienu ye ka ya kwan a ye nyeye. Say road minister me maye no. Ye go borrow one cedi. The government of the day, the gold board now established and the Bank of Ghana no. And the years acquiring na amount. Nti Mr. Ibrahim, kwa me dan so kwa no. Ye be wate, ube fi Switzerland aba no. Ube woni be stress. Mr. Nanadwemo, o se onti ase ye kwa no. Jai, ube fi Germany aba back no. Na bibia ye fine. Why? Abaga for no. Mo last say. Mo fi US and UK na be do. Na Ghana no te se aburuchire pepepe. Se me se ye o kwan ma. Na o kwan ne da ho. Na ehome toto ya. All of a sudden as we fear no what na abon sign. Na fe. Rose is everything. But our biggest problem was borrowing but not delivering. And according to your finance minister just say Ghana ya Accra Kumasi Expressway ye mboro petroleum revenue. Na unim say owie no sa shebo e de kan ho ma Ghana for. Or say no IMF bailout is required in the foreseeable future. But say notice was a finance minister. As a man for him say, hey, the mu ye ya moti di petroleum revenue. Ever be see Accra Kumasi Expressway. Sika yi mo be isu awie na mo na IMF. Ano say ngwada. Ebisi. No, it will take someone who is an effective manager of the economy to be so confident about what have been our turnaround. There's a you can't go back. ABP time, almost celebrating 2019. See a free IMF. 2022 next year. But this man is so confident, we are not going back. So we are going back to our route. Maybe so we come back that. Ya can't be one. And the first say you see Accra Kumasi Expressway with the petroleum revenue won't change anything. Ghana is not going back to IMF bailout anymore. Now, no, hey, or the school, I did my MP before, or the Omuko school, Papa, or today, and Yama John Dramani Mahama. I ain't here. Sir IMF, go back. How effective leadership? Or no, Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson. Or the boss, ne papa. John Dramani Mahama, my president, your president, our president, His Excellency. John Ababu, John Kwame Nkrumah, John the Joy Giver, Edia Tuakwem. Ministers do amount how I move overspending, how was the cano baby escort and NSA. Was the way you know, a clear reason why Ghana is saying here with you.
Mr. Speaker, we amended the PFM Act to institutionalize a 1.5% of GDP primary surplus and 45% debt to GDP by 2034. Right, Honorable Speaker, we introduced the gold board to enhance FX stability and reserve accumulation. We operationalize the sinking fund with dedicated CD and US dollar buffer to manage future debt maturities. Mr. Speaker, we remove nuisance taxes such as e-levy, betting tax, emission tax, and VAT on motor insurance to support private sector activity. We also established the Office for Value for Money to improve public expenditure efficiency. We established the Independent Fiscal Council to check compliance with fiscal rules. So, Speaker, not all. We introduced the IPP renegotiation. We concluded the IPP renegotiation, saving over $250 million United States dollars and cleared over $1 billion United States dollars in legacy arrests in the energy sector. We also reduced ministers of state from 123 later to 88 to now 60. Mr. Speaker, we reduced government ministries from 30 to 23. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm pleased to report that these measures have produced clear and measurable results. Mr. Speaker, real GDP growth reached 6% in 2025. Most importantly, non-oil GDP growth reached 7.6%, the highest in 14 years. For the first time, Ghana's economy crossed the $100 billion United States dollar threshold in 2025, making it fully fledged emerging market economy. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's economy is now ranked the 8th largest in Africa. Ghana's per capita income increased to $3,385 for the first time. Again, Mr. Speaker, the primary balance recorded a surplus of 2.5% of GDP in 2025. Our public debt to GDP reduced to 44.7% at the end of 2025, ahead of the schedule 2034. Mr. Speaker, Ghana achieved the debt to GDP target of 45%, well ahead of the IMF program of debt rule target by 2034. Our debt service to domestic revenue improved considerably from 55.7% in 2022 to 28.8% in 2025, even with the resumption of full Eurobond obligations in 2025. Right Honorable Speaker, Ghana achieved a moderate risk of debt distress from high risk of debt distress under our debt sustainability analysis, the first time in 12 years. Mr. Speaker, inflation declined now to 3.4% in April 2026. 91-day Treasury bill has declined by over 2,300 basis points from 28.4% in January 2025 to 4.8% in April 2026. Mr. Speaker, the 2-year, 3-year, and 5-year bonds are now trading in the range of 11%, 12.6% compared to 20% in the previous year at the secondary market. Mr. Speaker, monetary policy rate has declined by 1,300 basis points from 27% in January 2025 to 14% in April 2026. Mr. Speaker, the current account recorded a surplus of 8.7% of GDP as at December 2025. And most important, Mr. Speaker, our currency appreciated by 40.7% against the US dollar in one single year, in the year 2025. But Mr. Speaker, these results affirm a simple but enduring truth.
When we say Ghana, your per capita income are increased to $3,385 US for the first time in the history of Ghana. What do you mean? Mo. Say Ato Forson Cassiel Ato Accra Kumasi Expressway. Amao. On this road minister, on Kwame Governor Bajabe Yedman Amama. What do you mean? Okay. The man know what they talk about. Economy no nkrofoni manadio. O man to mo boas ye ni $3,385 US. Ghana near per capita income. Maybe I increase for the first time in the history of Ghana. Just 1 year, 6 months. See miracles. And you about you. Miracles where there. And you're doing miracles. Miracles are watching. You're not making on a real deal. I'm trying to now, but still not no like. Must say MPP votes Ghana on borrow no dey. We mu almost o mu borrow still na Kumasi Expressway o mi ma no. Enti MPP ta na petroleum revenue na bi ni wa na. Nka nkyere mate. Nka nkyere me comment section na se. MPP ta na petroleum revenue na bi ni ho. Ana o man ti anya even Accra Kumasi dualization go man wie. Oh, baby, enye fine. Enye fine, chairman. Enye bato MPP for no mo ha mo nkyere mu nkyere me. Ska no mo nkro for no mo de yeden. Omo de gotwa mo ni mo hu. Me artist bi born nyum. Twanum no we ye obeyi. Omo de twa mo me boa. And the mama baby how the standard ne kon de ebe kese man the next person obo. Baby I don't remind mama the Ghana standard ne kon. Finance Minister Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson has signaled fresh legislative reforms for the Ghana COCOBOD as government moves to restructure the cocoa sector. strengthen financial sustainability, and accelerate local value addition. As a human, where more me kind of moment you Ato Forson, we okay. And then we are best to me. But me can say, so yet ni na. Oba de no benyaye. Ato Forson di de we more president da. Adwani na why we no. Nti ubesa ye dem bio. Ato Forson. Adan na why you want person ye adwani. Go sector so mo go reform ho. Enti go president plant e be sha. Oh okay. Ene koko sika. Near the go sika wo no. Near the petroleum revenue wo no. Ene yakwan no afi ne ba be ye pa. Me say afi we ye nye kwan a ye nti obia. Debia. No, debia this for na djuma we are too much. We say me party UP ye ntimi ma power. Why? Monto mo asin kakra ngara mu feli kakra ne nka bi. Munye mistake kakra ne so nka bi. Na den na say de mama djuma yi debia ye betena sin ya mo abaso ntimi nkoyi. Se mama abaso kra na amfo bebo me. Oh, Ato Forson is okay. Stop forcing. Stop forcing. Yeah, you can't say now forcing, but they say yeah. Stop forcing. But still now I'm in Tiasi. We say before no. Busiana na do bobe bedo. Like how many years? You bo busia $750 million. E de koyo fan ko ni se won kwan ya nye. So am inteje ya nye. Na Ato Forson ka ahwe nyame anim bunsem matiko. Benfo ha ka kire ye say ono or the petroleum revenue the biggest historic road even in Ghana, Accra Kumasi Expressway. Hey, you, hey again. But mo be ka kire you, the Sikana MPP. Busu na ombo be na man tima anye roads out the year of road no. Scan fine. Fine. Mun kan tell my comment section as what. We are subscribe, like it. Let's share more news for any be area. Edino eba go pe Maxi Billian. I will naked truth with old Boga trends macro. Bye bye.